Hey, what's up YouTube? It is Melanie back with Melanie Loves Death Metal. I have got an awesome collection update today. Got a bunch of new stuff in that I've been waiting on for a little bit. Some stuff came in today, some stuff came in yesterday, and then a couple of things came in last week. So just been waiting to get enough to actually have a nice episode to show everybody. So let's get started. First things first, as always, I'm going to show tapes, but I also have a CD to show off today, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. But was scouring Goat Throne Records distro the other day, a couple days ago, not that long ago, after I kind of just went down a list of things that I've been wanting lately. I figured now was a good time to get it if I could find it available, and turns out they actually had two things that I've been wanting for a while. So I was shocked. So of course I grabbed it as soon as I saw it, and I got them in the mail. So I'm pretty pumped about this. So first things first, if you follow me on Instagram, you already saw this today, but it is the new Engulfed EP that came out this year. Title is to be something that you can read on your own because I'm gonna butcher it. But yeah, this is the Extremely Rotten Productions version that Goat Throne had on their distro. So thought that was pretty cool because Extremely Rotten always puts out amazing tape releases, and this is pretty much one of those. So yeah, the translucent blue tape looks fantastic, and then their J cards are always really nice quality, really nice top-notch quality. So they do good with their pressings. So I absolutely love the album cover of this. So Engulfed is a band from Turkey. I believe this is they have two full lengths, or no, I'm sorry, they have one full length. Sorry, lyrics are on both sides. One full length. I believe it came out 2 years ago. Amazing death metal. Just again, something I've been sleeping on for a while. I've seen this circulating in the YouTube sphere and the Instagram sphere. It's been on distros, it's been everywhere, and people have been talking about how this has been a really good EP. So I finally sat down and listened to it last week, and then I wrote it down. I was like, yes, I want to own this. So really happy that I got this. If you have not heard this yet, please check it out. In terms of finding this on vinyl, I think you can still find it. I'm not really sure where. I know it's around, like it's definitely around. They have a vinyl, and there's also the tape, but yeah, really good stuff. As far as the tape goes, I'm not sure if it's sold out or not. Like I said, Extremely Rotten is the one that I got just through Goat Throne. So I know that Extremely Rotten has it. So if you're over in the Denmark area, definitely pick this up if they still have copies in stock. So good stuff. And then the next thing that I got off of Goat Throne's distro is another thing that came out. Actually, I misspoke. I think this came out last year. I'm so bad about release years. Anyway, this came out this year, I know for sure. And this is the new Chaotian single that they put out. I don't remember, a couple months ago, a month ago, something like that. This has been circulating also in the death metal sphere, that everybody has been talking about how this is awesome. So I finally sat down and listened to it and put this on my list a while ago, and I haven't been able to find this on any US distros that had good shipping or cheap shipping or anything like that. They pretty much were selling out super fast. So this is a band from Denmark. Fantastic, amazing death metal. I absolutely love the album cover of this. There's two songs on this. Again, another Extremely Rotten Productions pressing. So Chaotian, do they need any explanation? I feel like a lot of people probably already know them. Their compilation, is a vinyl that's on my want list. So, and I've seen it popping up on Discogs and other places, so I'm probably gonna pick that up hopefully soon. But really, really good stuff. Yeah, I don't know why it's taking me so long to finally get these two things because they're amazing. And yeah, especially, Engulfed this is really, really good. So definitely check this out. And as always, like, I feel like Chaotian kind of needs no introduction at all. And I don't remember if I just said Engulfed is from Turkey. So yeah, we're all over the world today. Next up is a CD, which actually technically it's 6 CDs, but it's all in one case. So a while back, Desert Wastelands put this up on their distro site, and I assumed it was tapes. I just immediately read it and thought it was tapes, didn't realize it was CDs, and when it was delivered I was like, oh shit, these are CDs. So I admittedly do not have a CD player anymore, and I have not ever intended to buy CDs, but this pretty much put the nail in the coffin for that. And I guess I'm back on board with the CD train now. Probably not going to go as crazy as I have been with the vinyl and the tapes, obviously, but there's a lot of records that I don't currently own that either have not been repressed on vinyl in forever, or the tapes are just an obnoxious price right now because that's what's in right now. So I recently went on Amazon and I picked up a bunch of CDs that were on sale for $5 brand new, which I thought was incredible, just to do hole fillers in my collection. So we're at that point now. But anyway, this is the Benediction box set, the Nuclear Blast recordings. So 6 CDs in here, and this is probably some of Benediction's best works in my opinion. One of my all-time favorite bands. Just, do they really need any introduction for anybody that's watching this? So yeah, like I said, this was an accidental purchase that ended up being one that I'm going to keep and excited to listen to. So I did order a CD player, really cheap. It was $20, like nothing crazy. I didn't go all out and buy some super expensive one, just to be able to play some of the CDs that I currently have. All the CDs look exactly the same, so I'm not going to show you all. That's pretty much my only gripe about this, is that they use the same image from I forgot what album it is. I'm so bad at this. Anyway, I'll show you in a minute. On every single CD, it would have been nice if they actually put the album covers on the individual CDs, but the booklet is the album covers and then lyrics to each album in here. So we have Subconscious Terror, The Grave Leveler, which is probably the first time or The Grand Leveler, sorry, I can't read. Probably one of the first Benediction albums I ever heard. I used to be a big Nuclear Blast like fangirl back in the day. Transcend, this one, Transcend the Rubicon. I can never say that word either. Again, just, classic Benediction albums. Again, another one of my favorite all-time favorite bands. Just consistent across the board. So yeah, they used Organized Chaos, the girl from Organized Chaos, on all the album artwork for the CDs, but whatever. So yeah, accidental purchase, CD bandwagon, I guess, here I am. And like I said, I just bought several other CDs on Amazon today, so those will be here tomorrow, and I'll start throwing these into collection updates. So yeah, really cool stuff. I think Desert Wasteland still has this, by the way, if you're interested. The price wasn't too bad. And again, I thought it was tapes. So if anybody knows that if there's a Benediction box set somewhere, let me know. I don't think there is. I've searched everywhere. So someday that'd be nice if they put this specific on like a vinyl or cassette box set. I would buy the shit out of that. So, all right, on to the vinyl. First vinyl is a big shout out to Mark G with the C. He featured this, I believe it was a CD either last week or the week before, for a band or one-man death metal band that I had never heard before, and I went over to their Bandcamp after watching his video and was like, holy shit, how have I not heard this yet? And I bought whatever was available on vinyl. So this is Ripped to Shreds with their first album. I forgot what it's called. My Zang, I think it's called. And I think that means burial. So yeah, if you're not familiar, Ripped to Shreds, one-man death metal band or project band, Taiwanese, and yeah, so this is out on Pulverized Records. This is just incredible stuff. It's death metal with thrash elements into it. There's just a lot of everything infused into this, and it's amazing. It blew me away when I heard it. And again, like I said, why haven't I heard this before? So props to Mark. Thank you so much for putting this on my radar. I was able to snag what they had available on vinyl, but I'm definitely on the hunt for the other full lengths that are out there. I think there was one that just came out last year that I absolutely want. So I'm definitely going to try and get that as soon as possible. So it comes on this really cool, like merged vinyl. And yeah, this is incredible. If you have not heard Ripped to Shreds yet, definitely check it out. It's got a lot of everything into one. There's thrash, there's elements, there's death metal, there's everything. And that's the guy right there. His name is Andrew, with an awesome Insect Warfare shirt. Just an incredible artist. Really, really incredible artist. Like, just, yeah, needs more love. I feel like I need more people to get on board with Rip to Shreds, for sure. So if you're not familiar, definitely check it out. I think everybody that watches videos will probably enjoy this, or you've already heard this and are like, what the fuck, where have you been? I don't know. I honestly don't know how this got off my radar. So that's probably the best thing about YouTube right now, is watching people's collection updates and hearing things that I've never heard before and exposing me to more music, which is the whole reason why I started this channel. So good stuff. I was really excited to get this. It's so good. Next up is not a death metal album, but I figured I'd throw it in here and show you guys anyway. Admittedly, it's more of like a post-hardcore album. But, you know, it came out last year and I really enjoyed it. It was just, you know, it's different style of music that I don't generally listen to very often, but it was catchy to me enough to where I wanted the vinyl. So this is a repress that Translation Lost Records just put out, and this is Svalbard. I think that's how you say their name. And the album is, I forgot what it's called. Oh yeah, When I Die, Will I Get Better? So again, it's like I said, like a post-hardcore band. Yeah, a little bit of a metalcore sound, I guess you could say. Comes on this pretty cool, like, splatter brown merge vinyl. There's some cool splatter in there. Yeah, again, Translation Lost Records put this out and they finally repressed it. I missed out on all the pressings last year. It's got great reviews and I really enjoyed it when it came out last year. Good stuff. It's, you know, it's different from what death metal and black metal that I've been listening to. So sometimes, you know, it's nice to just cleanse the ears of something a little bit different. But yeah, I admittedly don't know a whole lot about this band. So this is one of those things where I was like, oh yeah, I like that album, I'll buy it. And I bought it. So haven't done much else. I just realized that was upside down. Haven't done any other like research, unfortunately, about this band. So if you're willing to take a step away from black metal, death metal, and you don't mind the hardcore stuff, you'll probably enjoy this. It's pretty good. I know this was a favorite on a lot of people's last year, and I think that's definitely worth it. Man, I am on the struggle sleeving this stuff. Okay, but yeah, it's definitely worth it. So yeah, give it a shot. Good stuff. I've already listened to it twice since I've gotten it. It'll probably be one of those things that gets put on a shelf for a while because I'm stuck in my ways and I listen to the same stuff over and over again. And that's pretty much death metal. So, all right, next up is another album that has a little bit of a backstory. So Bandcamp Friday was a couple weeks ago, as you guys know. And this was a surprise drop. I had no idea it was coming. I don't think anybody knew it was coming, including the band. And it was a repress of an EP that I've been on the hunt for years for, and just have never been able to find it at a decent price. And just there hadn't been a repressing in a while. So they dropped this on Bandcamp Friday out of the blue, and my friend saw it and pinged me on Instagram. I was like, holy shit, this just dropped, go, go, go. And I went and it said it was sold out, but he was telling me, he's like, no, man, there's something glitchy about Bandcamp because it's sold out as soon as they announced it. So I feel like Bandcamp is broken right now. So pretty much they broke Bandcamp. And he just kept refreshing and eventually he got a couple of them. So I did the same thing. I refreshed it several times in a row and then eventually it became available and I hurried up and bought it and then I refreshed it again and it said sold out and it's been saying sold out ever since. So I don't know what the hell happened, but I got super lucky. And of course it's Gatecreeper with their first ever EP. So yeah, I mean, of course Gatecreeper breaks Bandcamp. I guess word is nobody knew that this was going to drop. It was put out by Kings of the Monsters, which I'm not too familiar with Kings of the Monsters. And it sounds like even the band didn't really know this was going to be going out, so they didn't really promote it or anything until the day of when they found out. So yeah, I mean, just a crazy drop that I got lucky on. I didn't even choose like what color variant that I wanted. I just, as soon as it was in my cart, I clicked buy. So there were 2 color variants. So when I looked at my receipt afterwards, it's like, oh, that's what I got. Okay, so there's some sort of like a promotional flyer in here back from when they first came out with this, which I thought was cool. And then it turned out I ended up getting the orange variant with green splatter. So yeah, cool stuff. Like I said, I've been on the hunt for this for a while. I'm not gonna shy away from the fact that I love Gatecreeper, and this was a really nice addition to my Gatecreeper collection. As far as like their actual albums that they've put out of just them, I think I have everything now. I have to go back and check. I know that they've done a lot of splits and stuff like that, and I admittedly don't have all of those, but in terms of what they have specifically put out themselves, I think I have everything. So this is phenomenal. It's Gatecreeper. It's their first EP, so definitely check this out if you have not. In terms of finding this, I had no idea if you could find it anywhere anymore. But hopefully they'll drop another repress, because I know a lot of people really wanted this and they were upset that they didn't get it that day. So, all right. Next up, I'm gonna just breeze right through this one, because everybody's already talked about it, everybody's already shown it, everybody's done reviews on it, everybody's done, they pretty much have beaten this as much as they possibly can, and that's within good reason. So this is obviously the new Cannibal Corpse, Violence Unimagined. I was one of the few people that didn't get this before release day, even though I pre-ordered it like literally 10 minutes after it was announced. But so unfortunately, I did not have the exposure to this as soon as a lot of other people that I'm friends with. But I really, really love this album. I think it's fantastic. I mean, I'm a Cannibal Corpse fangirl. I'm gonna admit that. I admittedly do not have most of their albums on any format, so yeah, and that's gonna change. I've always listened to them digitally, and I feel like I've been doing myself a disservice only listening to them digitally. So this is admittedly my one and only vinyl of Cannibal Corpse. I do have several CDs still, and I do have a couple of tapes. So, but yeah, I got the bone white with red variant, which was really misleading because I assumed it was literally bone white vinyl with a red blob, but actually it was the exact opposite. So I'm not complaining because red is my favorite vinyl color, so this is amazing. I was really happy when I opened this and saw it, but I immediately was like, I don't think I ordered that. And went back and looked at my order and pictures that were on the webpage, and I was like, okay, I guess that's the one I got. So, and yes, I opted to get the more conservative album cover, mostly because like the gore stuff, it doesn't bother me, but this particular album cover, I was like, you know what? I don't need that one. I don't care how exclusive or how limited it is. Like, I'm good with the subdued one. But I guess the good thing for me is that there is an incredible art book in here, art booklet, I should say. And it makes me wish I had bought the hardcover art booklet vinyl version, because this artwork is phenomenal, and this book is so cool. So I'm glad that they included this on this pressing, because I was really sad. But yes, it has the other alternative album cover that everybody has been raving about and showing off. I'm covering the titties because I don't know if I have anybody that's going to be a butthurt asshole about this stuff. So really, you know, I like, this is everywhere, everybody's shown it, and I admittedly have hid it from my children because I'm not ready to expose them to the Cannibal Corpse stuff yet. So, but yeah, the art book is incredible. It's got the lyrics of every song. It's got all this album or this artwork in here. Just, it's all comic style, like graphic novel style, which is just so cool. So yeah, this was awesome surprise. I admittedly did not think that that's what it was going to be when it said like it comes with a booklet. I just assumed like a simple like 3 or 4 page like lyric booklet, and did not realize it was going to be that extensive. So props to Metal Blade for that. That was pretty cool. So, you know, I've decided not to do a review of this because everybody else has done it, and I've decided to not do a ranking discographies video yet. I'm gonna marinate on this for a while, and then maybe I'll come back and do a video like that later on in the year, or maybe sometime next year if I'm still doing this. But for right now, there's a couple of Cannibal Corpse albums that I still have admittedly not really dove into, so I don't feel comfortable doing like a a discography ranking yet. And that's just because they have so many out. You know, there's 15 albums out, and I think there's like 2 or 3 that I'm just not, like, I've heard it and I've listened to it, and I just don't listen to them that much. So I feel like I need to give a fair review before I do anything like that. So Cannibal Corpse, it's been everyone's video. And then finally is another Relapse repress that I picked up. I have a couple more coming. I ordered them from different locations, tried to spread out my money and support other people and not just all on Relapse's website. But this is another Incantation repress that they put out, the Infernal Storm, a 2000, I think, release. It was out in 2000, yeah, or 2015. I think this was 2015. I don't remember. So this is one of their more recent albums. Gonna admit, not my favorite Incantation album by any means, but still consistent, still a solid album, still death metal, it's still Incantation. So, and I think, funny enough, and there's the back. I like that little goat. It's cool looking. Funny enough, John pretty much says the same thing in the gatefold here. They have like a interview of him talking about how, again, this wasn't his favorite Incantation album either, so I thought that was kind of funny. But again, Incantation, just, even though it's not my favorite one, it's still Incantation. I still highly enjoy it. I got this like moss green splatter thing. Yeah, it's got some cool coloring in there. It looks amazing in the light, which I wish I could show you guys, but if you follow me on Instagram, you can see the like lit up picture that I posted. So yeah, again, I think I have maybe one more album of Incantation that I ordered that I'm still waiting to get. And then I think I've attacked all the represses that they've recently put out. So again, I've been enjoying Relapse putting out represses. I feel like that's all they've been doing. Have they released anything new lately? I think they've announced something lately, but I wasn't too familiar with it, so I just kind of kept scrolling. But yeah, so, but I'm enjoying the represses because it's all stuff that I don't have in my collection, and it's stuff I've been wanting, and it's stuff that's been going for incredibly expensive pricing on Discogs, so I'm happy. So yeah, this is still available. The same exact variant is still available. It's still on the website, so if you want to go and jump on it, and I know that like Amazon, if you want to try your luck with them, they have this too, but I think that might just be the black variant, so whatever. If you don't care about that, then go for it. So that is all that I have for today. Again, like I said, I just ordered a couple CDs, so I'll probably show them off maybe at the end of the week if I get more stuff in. I don't think I have really a whole lot of new stuff coming in this week. This is kind of an off weekend when it comes to that. Pretty much all of my pre-orders have been sent, and I've gotten them. There's one that I'm waiting on right now that's coming tomorrow, but it's a black metal album. So if you're really interested in seeing that, head over to Black Metal Monday. And yeah, that's all I have. Death Metal Tape Tuesday will be up today as well, probably a little bit later because uploading videos takes forever. Even though I have really fast internet, it doesn't seem to matter. All right, guys, thank you again for all the support, and please follow me on Instagram if you're over there. I talk to so many people over there. It's been a really good time. Go check out Goat Throne Records. Sorry, I got something in my eye. Goat Throne Records if you have not yet. Not just an album label, not just a label, sorry, there's also a distro over there, because like I said, I was able to find these two things, which have been relatively harder to find, especially this one. This has just been sold out. I don't know. Like, you can get it obviously overseas, but for US shipping, it's ridiculous. And also check out Mark G with the C, which I feel like pretty much half my followers, if not all of them, are already subscribed to him. But still, once again, thank you so much, Mark, for exposing me to so much good music so far. My wallet hates you, but I'm appreciative. So thanks, guys. And once again, really appreciate all your support.